All right, time to tell people where I'm streaming. And I forgot to change the title again. Well, I can do that later. So this is where I stopped last time, partway through this level. And this room is straightforward enough. Just hit the orbs to access the rafts. So yeah, just a pretty basic horde room. And that's pretty simple. Now here, we're going to be vulnerable on both sides. Okay, so let's thin out that crowd developing on the top of the raft. Well, north of. I didn't see the one that just spawned. So yeah, another pretty simple horde room. A bit harder, but not too much. And before I check things out over there, I'm going to see what's to the south. Okay, so here we've got water skippers and bridges. So we have to drop the trapdoors to get the bridges out of our way so we can reach the skippers. Well, the nests. Yeah, I can't get to that one safely. Let's clear out some more space so that we can... Oops, I didn't drop that. Okay, so that's a little bit of a silly situation, but we got through it. And no need to go up there and drop that one now. Alright. And over here is the exit, so we'll come back later. Now here we have an actual puzzle involving Water Skipper Nest. Now we can put it there, but that isn't actually helpful if I recall. Yeah, so that closes these, and what we actually want to do is use it... Okay. Right, so what we want to do is spawn a skipper. No, I think we want to spawn it down there. Okay. And I think we want another one. Okay, yeah, that should do it. Okay, I'm missing something. I guess I was supposed to spawn more skippers so that the roach would stay on the plate. Okay, 2 more skippers should be fine. And now we're going to just drop the roach in the water and get our sword back, so we can finish off the skippers, since we can't drop them in the water. Alright, and let's see what's to the north. So, to get over here, which leads to a secret, clearly, we need to have everything die when we can reach this tunnel. Actually, there might not be a special condition. We just need to beat the room. Not sure. Okay, but we need everything to be in range of these bombs. That includes these eyes. But, you know, complicating factors, these water skippers that will kill us if we get too close. Okay, that's as far as... Yeah, now the eye can get blown up, so that's fine. Okay. I'm not... Okay, that's how we can take care of that guy. And now we just need to get back out. Okay. Okay, I think I actually would like to get these guys further out of my way. Maybe. Anyway, yep, we just walk around, and this ensures that you have to get the skippers, you know, out of this ring, because when you're walking around, if they're in here, you know, they'll end up in one of those pools. And, okay, we need to get the sword to get through that wall. And this is a variant on the room. The difference here is that we have to get the things on these pressure plates. But, nah. Well, no, we have to keep things on these pressure plates. And we want those things to be eyes, because otherwise they won't get blown up at the end. So that means we have to shuffle the eyes around so that they can spot us. Okay, I gotta get that one in the corner out of the way. Yeah, there is a lot of pushing skippers around. Okay, that's the eyes in place. Now we just have to get all the skippers to the outside again. Hooray! Yeah, that might be plausible. You'd have to keep all the skippers out of the corners, though. Okay. Okay, I think that actually, no, you do need multiple eyes because of those force arrows. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Anyway, we can now just take this raft out. And it's another horde room. Okay, I might have needed to take care of that earlier, actually. No? Well, okay, well, let's see if I can just go there right away. No, can't really... I guess it's faster if I come in here, but I've got a worse sword position overall. Yeah, this does not seem better than just going for that one first. And I still don't know how to handle this one. Okay, this is how I can handle this one. But I guess I might want to take care of these first. Well, this sure is messy. But it worked. Okay. Definitely the trickiest horde room so far. Ah. Okay, so the trick here is that if I'm in this, is that if I'm east of the nest, it spawns there, and then there's no way to kill that skipper. Okay, so just one queen left. Yeah. Because I don't have that nest constantly spawning. And the reason I have the nest there at all is... well, it is now, but it wasn't when the nest was... when there was just no way to stop the nest from spawning on the way over to the... and this part is still a little bit annoying. Okay, I'm gonna... There. And the reason we did that is so that we don't get water skippered when we return from killing that queen. And there we go. I believe that's the last room on the level. Yep. So we can exit. So, yeah, so somebody pick where I should go next. That sounds good. And we've done the entire right side of the hub now. So, there's a guard over there. And, you know, if we try to kill him, his sword gets in the way. And, yeah, can I just kill this guy? No, I can't, because he hits the orb. Really? So... And I don't think I can get the guard to stab them either. Oh, but they just open the force arrows. And there, that quiets him down. And challenge. Face east, and then don't turn. This is a bit tricky, but guards are usually fairly easy to manipulate because they prioritize turning to face you unless they can kill you. Okay, and here we gotta hit some orbs, and we can't just kill the guard because we need him in that final passage. And apparently getting enough space to actually kill the Great Queen is a little bit annoying. There we go. And this is a little trick that helps with getting space. Alright, and now we can do... Alright. Yeah, that room I was just in could have been a bit tricky if I didn't didn't, you know, use a little dancing trick to get a lot of space. Oh wait, I don't need this guy anymore. I can just push him into the pit. Later.
Clear.
And I remember this room being pretty tough. Okay, this is, yeah, gonna be a bit annoying. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of annoying to juggle this guy with... yeah, it's in a different direction from where we've been. Okay. And now we have to do that again. This might be easier if I had kept the guard for his sword. Yeah, let's do that. And now we'll just take care of him. Now this room I remember being pretty tough. Okay. And we woke up the ice, so we're done. So here we don't want to get the roaches stuck. Here what we basically want to do is okay, I think we might actually want to go around this way maybe. And one roach is stuck on an arrow, but that's fine because we just don't go further north than that. Alright, I'm going to see what's in this direction first. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're pretty much using these trapdoor paths as shortcuts to make the guard want to go through these seep instead of so that we can you know, have it. That did not get rid of any in the very middle. See if we can just gain some distance by making him turn occasionally. And there we go. We need him to kill at least two, though. These two won't have the same block. And there we go. Now let's take another look at this room. Okay. So this is like a very simple intro to brain pathfinding. And this room. So we don't want the guard hitting either of these orbs, but we want him hitting all the rest. And we got these tunnels to use as aids. Hold on. Oh. We were supposed to hit that one first. And this green dwarf just feels really arbitrary to me. Alright, and here... the trick is that we've got to double toggle with the guard. First we got these two, which we have to do at the same time. So that was a little bit tricky, but we got it. And there we go. And then we have this branch over here that we didn't really do. Here we have to deal with guards on ortho squares. You can use obstacles to help with that, but you can also do it the way I did. And here, keep off the grass, which is a lesson in turning. And this is a lot of roaches to get through. But with one queen gone, it's easier. I don't know what you're so upset about. I kept off the grass, didn't I? And, secret. So here the trick is that we have to keep the guard alive while he's on hot tiles. And I think we want to get him a bit further away. No, I'm not actually sure how to handle this. Oh wait, I know. Nope. I need to get a little more. Actually, I think I want to be here. All right. Okay. So here we also, pretty much okay. I think I actually want the guard to be here. Okay, timing this seems a little awkward. Okay. And... well, that's done. Feel like that force error limitation doesn't really need to be there. Like, just forcing you to do it in one spawn cycle. Because that just means you're keeping the guard in one place for a while. And it's not very hard, but it doesn't really add anything to the room in my view. Anyway, so this is the lesson on something. Right, so this is a very minor move order lesson. That could maybe be rephrased as an order to guards. Anyway, we need the roach to arrive first so that the guard kills it. So we do that by keeping the guard in place. It's a very simple room. All right. It actually is pretty close to the start, but I just didn't happen to go that particular way. Oh, I did turn. Oh great, those two have gotten themselves in a pattern. Okay, broke them out of it. Alright. Did that one. And that's it for the guard level. Alright. I believe there are... let's see, I believe there's only 2 levels left, and one of them has a secret in it. So, which one should I do? Well, there's another room up here, but we can't actually get to it. So, our choices are mud and rattlesnakes. Okay. Rattlesnakes it is. And here we can see that we can't stab this guy in the head. Yeah, there's a couple of rooms I feel could be done a bit better. And yeah, this is just some simple combat. No tricks necessary, just to, introducing you to the idea that you can stab them in the tail and lead them around and, Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, this time I'll get him. Yeah, and over here is the hard part of the level, so we'll save that for later. And this is the introduction to snake preferences. Maybe it should be a little more explicit on what it's about, because it's pretty easy for people to miss that. Okay, so we want it to advance by 3. And apparently I can't count. And then here we just stay in the same row and it comes towards us. And this leads to an optional level. But we'll finish this one first. And here we get a little lesson about hot tiles, and the idea is oh, I guess I should have... And we do it this way so we have enough time to... This way so we have enough time to get out as the rattlesnake leaves. And this is a room I made about showing that bombs only destroy rattlesnakes in the head. And it's fairly simple. Like, the idea is if we do this, the snakes are going to get caught, and hitting them in the other order doesn't work. But you use this bomb, you can release them at the same time. And everything works out fine. It's pretty simple, but I figured but it was the main idea I had, and I figured it could be expanded on. And this is the exit. Okay, and this room. One thing I remember discussing now, in the older version of the room, you had to press these in a specific order, and that was changed after Nuntar's stream. So this is a little bit about, just leading the snake around. And it's easier if you can hit the plates in any order. Now, in that stream, I suggested that we keep the puzzle we make it where you still have to hit the plates in order to access the secret over here instead of these hard to spot walls, but that didn't end up happening. I'm not sure exactly why, but just thought I'd mention it again. Alright. And thing about rattlesnakes and decoys is that swords don't block them. And I'm not sure we actually taught that anywhere on this level. But I guess we taught that... Okay, so that's a little weird because it depends on when the fire traps activate. But this is a secret, so it's not that weird. And right, we want to make use of preferences. And here I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I guess we put a decoy here, and the snake won't go for it. But, well, this is weird. Okay, so we use the fact that it moves away if the target is right behind its head. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here exactly. Are we supposed to save a decoy? Yeah, definitely. Anyway. And it just gets stuck. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do the kill. Are we supposed to be hitting it with decoys along the way? I guess I could see if I can get at least one stab in. Yeah, okay, I can get two. You can get 2 stabs in this way. And I can almost get it in a loop, but yeah, I'm not clear on how I actually kill the snake. It looks like I wanted to get a decoy when it's in there, but oh, right, I can just put the decoy at this point here? Right, that saves me a decoy, so that's... And now it's just going to go in that loop and get stabbed every time. Okay, that is pretty neat, and definitely too tricky for required room. Alright. And here's just another combat room, but this time it's on ortho squares. Which means you can't outmaneuver them by going diagonally. But it's still not that hard. And one more room on this side. And, right, so we have to win before the spikes destroy this rattlesnake. But also, if we hit this, it's gone immediately. Okay, I'm gonna try something. That was pretty good for the short ones. This one is gonna take a... This one's gonna be harder, though. Ideally, we want to trap him. Alright, so we made it. A little tricky, but it was fairly lenient overall. Okay, and this room. This forces us to have a staff, so we can't kill any of these, so we have to lure them into the fire traps. But with fire traps, it's fine. Whether it hits the head or the tail. And then we got this room, which is a little weird. First, we start with more combat on ortho squares. But apparently it's easier to get trapped here. Anyways, the trick is that we need we want a snake alive so we can let it activate that pressure plate, and then we can just stand on a door. And this is a room on a raft, but it doesn't really involve the fact that the snakes prevent the raft from moving. That's just something you have to avoid. Well, I guess you have to deal with it here. Maybe? Nope. You just time when you go so that they... Okay, here... It's a little trickier, but there we go. Yep. And here, once again, we have a staff. And that's pretty simple. And this is pretty cramped quarters. So yeah, that's basically about when you time things on the horizontal-vertical cycle. It can seem a little random, but it's not too bad. And then there's this room, which is basically run around and hope the snakes are in the blast radius. I Really don't like it. There's just no real tricks to it.
Clear.
But also... Okay, so another secret. And once again, we don't get a sword, so we can't stab the rattlesnake. So, I think we want to get it stuck on the mirrors and then use this to blow up the mirrors, but with only 2 mirrors, that doesn't seem very... we use the snake's body for one of the tiles.
Ah!
There. And I believe we can exit the level now, but there's that secret level to take care of first. Right, the exit is over here. Alright, man, we just leave. But before we take care of that, let's check out what's over here. So this level is about snakes' preferences when they can't make their horizontal or vertical move. Alright, so we want the snake to be on horizontal preference when it arrives, so that we can continue to do this. And the entire level is this sort of thing. but also snake preferences. And this is just a simple one about making a snake go. Yeah, that first one was about north. Here we make it go east, which is almost as easy. You just need to go vertical and then get out of line with it. And here, there's a secret. Which is fairly difficult, I think. Let's see how. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I may have broken it, though. Okay. And this is going to be familiar if you played certain Larry Merkholds. And what's this scroll say? Challenge. Open this door. Which means we have to get the snake another column to the east. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I can just do this, which is 7, 9, and 7, 17. So that's 8 tiles in between, which means 9 moves from where we are now. So we want the snake to be moving east, and I think we want it to just start moving east. Let's see. Okay, 2 more turns then. Yep, now we can trap it here. So this is 11, 11. This is 11, 6. So we want it to be going east in 6 moves. Now, one thing is that we can do this to gee. And there's our challenge. Okay. Okay, so we want to get this one to move south. That's going to be pretty challenging. I need to think about how this is going to work. Okay. Alright, so hang on. So you're on 15, this is 8. Alright, so I think this will do the job. No, 1 turn earlier. No, I'm not sure that's going to help. Okay. Okay, so we want Snake to move here. So actually we do want what I just did, but okay, we want slightly later. And that's not going to do it. Okay. Alright, so... Hello. Let's see. So the thing is, we want the snake here, and we want this blocked off, and also this. Okay, so we want the snake going this way. Now this is pretty tricky. Alright, 2 turns later. Alright, 1 turn? I don't think... That's where I was, wasn't it? No, actually it isn't. Okay. There we go. So yes, this is pretty tricky, and I think we got to do the same thing. Or we can keep this snake on the plate, but then we have no way to keep this going here. All right. You know, I can't do this sort of thing. I'm just too lazy to count this time. Which I probably shouldn't be. So let's see. Well, really, we just want the snake to... Okay, let's... what... Darn, that was... Okay. And then, no, that isn't it. I'm probably overcomplicating this and not really thinking about it in the right way. I mean, we can do this without the mirror at all. I just keep... There we go. And let's see now. So what we want to do with these ones is trap the snakes with their heads on the fire traps. So you're on 2710, and you're on 17. So we want it to go west on 17, and we want it to hit multiple of 10 exactly, I think. There we go. So that's that one taken care of. Alright, so you're on 1110. This is 16. It's probably not going to be that simple anyways, because what we want to do is lead it here. And, yep, that was a very intentional solve right there. Oh, and just one more room. So here the trick is that this turns off the fire trap, so we have to shrink the rattlesnake. And that isn't quite enough. That's enough. And that's it for this level. But we aren't quite done yet. Okay. So one more room on snake manipulation. So we want to trap these rattlesnakes. But then there's this, and I'm not actually sure. Oh, I guess I was supposed to send a rattlesnake through. And then step on the last plate myself. And there we go. And that gives us a shortcut back. So now, let's go out and finish up this level by completing the hub room. Which is pretty simple. And now we gotta deal with mud. So we can mess around with it before actually going into level, but we can't get past this. It took me a moment to see the stairway in. Maybe we could have less shadow there. All right. So we can't get through here, and can't clear quite enough mud to get through to to drop the door. Ah, I see. Well, if there's a way to make it look a little more visible, that would be good. And the green doors are open, but we can't leave. And, you know, there's two babies still stuck on the walls. So, well, hey, the room's still red, and we can't go back in this way. So that's just a little lesson on unclearing a room with mud. And we can't cross over here with the blue doors the way they are. But we can finish the room. And since we come in this way, we don't close this door. So all we have to do is clear off this plate. And make sure we don't have any babies left, and now this room stays clear when we exit it. And here we get unreachable babies again, but as we can see, the room's still cleared. So that's just a little lesson on all that. And now is when the level really starts, and it's pretty tough. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna clear this out first. Alright, maybe I should leave this one. Alright, a little messy, but we got through. And then there's this room, which I found it seemed harder than it actually was. Right, so
Clear.
so that's what you do, and it's easier than I thought when I first did the room, where I was kind of confused about what to even do, because I didn't realize you were supposed to reopen the doors. Okay, so here we've got spikes. And the basic idea is we want both of these to be cleared at the same time. Okay, so we probably want to do this. And there we go. And here it's much the same thing, except we have to figure out. So we have to be on the north side for that bottom, before that bottom plate is clear. And there we go. And it's a secret. And that's a lot of babies. Seems like it would be hard to be protected with only a single decoy, but I think I have an idea. And there we go. Because the decoy doesn't cut immediately, we can use that time to get on the black door and be perfectly safe. And we can't go to the north, that's just decoration. So now, let's take a look at the south. Okay, so this is a tricky move, and the point of that widget is to let you see how this works. So you want to clear out all of the crumbly walls under the mud, but you can't actually, make those plates get loose. That's pretty tricky. fact, I think, yeah, I can't really do more. I think the trick is to separate these into two blobs. Well, we did do that, but I'm not sure how much it helped. Maybe we can split this one off? Well, not really. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's the trick here, splitting blobs. And here we've got a little decoy puzzle. Right, so we have to clear out the raft to be able to reach those those mud babies in the corners. And that's all we can do on this side. that wasn't too bad. And more fun with decoys. Nope, that's not... darn, thought I had a trick there. I guess I sort of do. Nope, that still doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, it's already pretty tricky. Okay, now I can do it this way, I think. Except that I do not have a way out. And I just demonstrated Mauve's point. And then there's this room, which is quite tricky. Okay, so you can use that without using any potions, but then I lose access to these potions, so I want to do something with them first. Let's try that again. Actually, I think that works best if we do it on the bottom, so... Oops. All right. Okay, I didn't save one far enough away to hit these. Okay. And now all the babies are dead, so it doesn't matter that the doors are closed. Yeah, it's a pretty good... Yeah, that's a tricky room, but pretty fun. Alright. So we have one more branch to do. Okay. Alright, so I have to clear out all the pressure plates, but I don't want the roaches getting loose, or they'll trap me in there. Yeah, that's pretty simple to deal with on this end. But I remember this one being harder. Yeah, this is... Okay. All right. Okay, that should do it over on this side. Or maybe not. Oh, no, I made it out in time.
Clear.
Okay. And that means is that we have to save one decoy in the main part of the room. Because if we break the wall, we can kill these guys both easily. Otherwise, we can only kill one. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, so we need to clear space off of this, basically. Well, what we need to do, well, see, show what makes this easy. The catch is that we have to do one side in a different way. No, wait, oh, right, yeah, because we don't want to set these off, because they'll blow up that and leave unreachable babies. So we want to do that immediately. Alright, I think I see what to do. And now I have a spare decoy for there, and there we go. Don't cut corners. Now here, what's the deal? Okay. So basically what we have to do is get maybe in on each side because they don't die on hot tiles. And that ensures that the plate is always held down so we can go through this passage.
Clear.
And that's it. No secret on this side. Okay, about half an hour, so I guess I can start on the final level, which is pretty tough. So it's probably just as good to get a couple of rooms done before I go in. Oop, I didn't go in the proper stairway. I actually have to go over here. And we can just take this route because the blue doors are down. And now we can clear this mud blob, and that lets us reach the conquer token. Well, one of those secret levels isn't quite finished yet, and the other one I need to get a key from the exam. But yes, this one's pretty difficult. So, let's get started on it. Well, it's not urgent, but, you know, it would be nice if it could be done soon. Because I want to show off the complete version of that level on the stream. So, here's the endless corridor. And this one's a little tricky to even navigate. I think we actually do want to do this one from this entrance. Alright, so this isn't too bad. But there's another part, which is dealing with this rattlesnake. Alright, let's put you all the way up here. I guess we put you all the way up here again.
Clear.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Okay. So this one I remember being a little confusing. You have a dagger, a mimic potion, some kegs. Now, because of those two eyes there, we're going to need the mimic to live through whatever we do. We also have some bridges. And some staff tokens on the bridges. Okay, so we want to do this. Maybe. Actually, I think what we want to do may... But we can't get this keg here if we do that. Alright, so the problem is getting a keg onto that top bridge. Or at least onto a bridge. Yeah, And we can't go around it. Because I was thinking I would have the Mimic escape with the dagger. And that might work, but I have to be on the other side. So yes, as we can see, this is already pretty tough. Well, what I'm thinking is I use it like this. And then the Mimic can get out without dropping the bridge. But I also want to leave with a staff token, and that's kind of tricky. Well, I have an idea. Okay, for this idea to work, I actually have to do this on the other side. There we go. And I remember Nundar had a lot of trouble with this on his stream. And the challenge is to do this with only the sword. Yeah, we have to have live golem there, because otherwise, you know, that door stays closed. Okay, if that was over by one, maybe. Yeah, what would be nice is if I could get this whole thing up by one. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have seen what's on the other side of that. Is there a trick I'm overlooking? I'm all ears. Oh wait, you mean over here? Well, I can see how that would help, but... Well, what I want to do is get one of these guys stuck up near... Oh, but... I don't know, I'm still not really seeing how this helps. Okay, I guess that makes it a lot easier.
Ah!
Oh, I need to get closer. Okay, and that... So it's the right idea, but I have to have it on a diagonal. So... So I want him dead here, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you go in from that entrance, it's a lot easier. Okay. And then this part, but it's 3 o'clock, so I think it's best if I stop and, well, we'll save this for next time. Thanks for watching.